afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1206th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and of course that would be me. Good evening, traders. This video coming to you on a Monday night for Trading Tuesday, that is August 5th, 2014. As you know, futures trading can be extremely risky and cause substantial financial loss, and is certainly not suitable for all trading accounts. Make sure you understand the risks behind this game before you get involved in it. All right, so what's on the board for August 5th, traders? I've got a green Omni, and very interesting because we started off Monday with a red Omni, and we had told our Omniacs all day long in the chat room that we are looking for a buy level, and we were looking for the markets to reverse on Monday and start heading higher. Now, that is what happened. Bravo for a good piece of technical analysis there. Thank you, Omni, for keeping us straight. And Omni shows up today for Tuesday, Monday night for Tuesday, with a green Omni in the Dow and a green Omni in the ES. Interesting. So let me just say, I will be very quick. I want to show you a couple of reasons why we've got the green Omni and why the market should move higher according to technical analysis. Traders, after I looked at the chart, which I am going to show you, which we're going to use in this video, one of the many charts I used to make the Omni decision for Tuesday, all that came to my mind was a Jim Croce song. You don't pull the mask off that old Long Ranger, and you don't mess around with Omni. Forget about Jim. You got to see these charts. Traders, I don't even want to waste any time. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, the first chart I'm going to show you this evening is the emini S&P. It's the daily bar chart, and I want you to recognize something. On the average right here, or I like to call it the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average, OTAPMA. This goes back, and it just happens every time the ES gets near OTAPMA. I couldn't fit all of the instances on the chart. I fit as many as I could, and here's my point. The market breaks down, gets towards OTAPMA, and what happens? Heads back up. Towards OTAPMA, heads back up. Gets into OTAPMA, heads back up. Gets through OTAPMA a little more, heads back up. Barely gets through OTAPMA, heads back up. What happened on Thursday last week and Friday? The market got into OTAPMA and headed back up on Monday. Now, I will admit, I was expecting a low of 1883 down here to get just a little bit lower than OTAPMA like it does each time. And then a turnaround. We gave the 1883 number out in my chat room on Monday, but it never got lower than 1914.75 and shot straight back up. So here it gets down to 1914.75 and goes straight back up in the E-mini S&P, bouncing off OTAPMA. So listen, we all know the strength of my Omni and my OTAPMA. We've seen it in thousands of videos, thousands of trades. You don't count out something like an Omni average unless the market violates it, right? So again, I am here to say, do not fall in love with the downside. We've got a turnaround Omni for trading on Tuesday, and you don't pull the mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Omni. Let's see what's going to happen. More proof in the pudding. Take a look at this chart. Traders, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Now we switch from a daily out to a weekly. We looked at ES. Now we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average weekly chart. And let me show you something. This is a secondary Omni average. It's not OTAPMA. It's just something I'll pull out every now and then and throw on a weekly chart. And let me tell you right here, once again, you don't mess with this average. You get near it. You break right back above it. And this time it's doing it as it's bouncing off of a major trend line. So, two reasons, absolutely. The Dow Jones weekly right in front of your eyes, and the E-mini S&P, major support bouncing off of very, very strongly watched averages. I like our odds of moving higher. Of course, we will trade with stops. Then, traders, there's this. Traders, this is the VIX. It is a weekly bar, and what I would like to show you is if you approach the 200 bar moving average with the VIX, the party is over. You approach the 200 bar with the VIX, the party's over. Here you get through, the party's over. Here, the party's over. This time we got right up to it, so yes, it could go through, but this is a weekly. If you looked at the daily, the bars are like this right now. It's already back down here off of that average on the daily. The weekly, of course, will not update until the end of the week, so you don't see it in there, but that's what's happened since we hit the 200-bar moving average. I have to say, we go for the upside, at least for the first trade on Tuesday, of course, having our protective sell stops in place. So, traders, you've seen the charts, you've seen my technical argument for why we're going to be brave and stick with the green Omni for trading on Tuesday. Remember, you've seen the charts. You don't pull the mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Omni or OTAPMA. We have seen that in thousands of trades, traders. I've shown it to you many times. Until we violate it, why would we consider doubting it, right? We'll see what happens if we violate it. All right, traders. If you like the analysis that you are seeing here, come on down to livewithoscar.com. Come into my free trading room. Allow me to help keep you in line with technical analysis and hopefully teach you how to figure out what the markets will do tomorrow, today. And that's an interesting trick. Traders, there's a few seats left open for my Omni Camp, which is being held here in Las Vegas for 4 straight days. It is September 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. If you would like to study here live with me in Las Vegas for 4 straight days, you come on down to livewithoscar.com, fill out your Omni Camp applications, and I'll be glad to call you back. Now, Omni Camp is in about 6 weeks, so if you are serious, you better fill out those applications because I'm going to start calling you back. It's my time to start calling you. All right, traders. Again, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com, and always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with keeping your emotions at bay is to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.